Hey, I'm Dina Blizzard, and you're watching One Funny Morning. Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen.
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather door?
Good morning. Uppie, everybody.
Good morning. It's Cheri from the...
Oh, wrong.
Ho, ho, ho. I'm live from Times Square where sometimes you
Put out for Santa.
Because I do it for the hoes. You're watching One Funny Mother with Dina Blizzard right here, right now.
ho, ho, ho.
Wow. What a beautiful drunk intro from Steak Diane and Sergio. Good morning. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, YouTube. What? Did I actually get here at the beginning? Yes, you did. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Chris Bass is here. Look at him coming in early. Good morning, everybody. Y'all, it's Friday, also known as Friday. Who is not ready? Listen, I'm conflicted because I love me a Good Friday, and not just Good Friday. I love a Good Friday. I love Friday. However, this one is somewhat associated with a Monday that comes with a tremendous amount of stress. Good morning from somewhere on 95 South. Who's traveling? Oh my goodness. Has anyone's head exploded yet? Yeah. Okay. Let's put some heat on up in here. Liz, are you coming to work today? Good morning. Also known as Christmas break for teachers. Good for you, girls. I know today's a big show. Today we'll be announcing throughout the morning our finalists for our some of our One Funny Mother Awards. Getting off work in an hour, girl. Girl, I made 3 dozen chocolate chip cookies, a cheesecake, and a cherry pie already. Where do you live? If you could give me a definitive address so I could come to your house. And it's not weird at all. Good morning, Instagram. I want to see how gorgeous you are on the Insta. Rita, thank you. Good morning from the middle of the Caribbean. You know, if you're going to be stressed out anyway, why not be stressed out in the Caribbean? Did you hear about that? It was a cruise ship, and the cruise ship was supposed to go to the Caribbean, Mediterranean, something fabulous. And the people, the morning of the trip, are told, oh, right, listen, y'all, we not going there. Okay, there's they got a bad traffic light or something. We're going to go to Alaska. And they're like, what? Yeah, can't do it. We're going up. And they're like, we're supposed to be going down. All the clothes that we brought are for things that down towards the equator. And they're like, no, we going up. So all these people were given the choice. Do you want to cancel and try to reschedule, or you want to go somewhere cold? So all these people were running out, trying to get sweatshirts and stuff. And it was the craziest story. I've never heard anything like it. What would you do if you were, that's the cruise I'm going on next week. They told them the night before. Oh my gosh. And it was so crazy because it was the Bahamas and they went to Canada. Yeah, no. And the people said, they were like, listen, our whole family's here. There's 4 families. This was us getting together. I don't know if it was for a holiday or just a trip. And they're like, we're not turning everybody away. Yeah, Cheri, it happened. It happened. And they were like, yep, no, we're not doing that anymore. They were like, they got construction. We can't go that way. I don't know. Because it's not like all the ships in the Caribbean. It's not like, listen, some cruise ships went. but yours was the most, Girl, we're not gonna do that. Let's just go somewhere else. What what? I don't what? You can't. What? Mm-hmm. I'm going to be the Polar Express chef and hand out hot chocolate and cookies. Oh, to my niece's class. Oh. This teacher's on break, said Allie. Break for the teachers. Teachers going to heaven. What? Who doesn't love a good teacher? Who doesn't love it? Hi, Valentina. Listen, you know why I like teachers? Because they know how annoying my kid is. And I feel like here's how I always looked at it. Like if a teacher had to call me in. Do you remember the good old days? Let me just digress. Remember the good old days when the teacher, God forbid a teacher called your house. Do you know what kind of death? If you pick up the phone, you're like, hello? What? Who is it? It's a second grade teacher. And then they do, come here. Who is it? Come here. What is it? Mrs. Toussaint. That was her name. Miss Toussaint what? Miss Toussaint's on the phone? Come here. Come sit here. They get you within arm's reach. They'll be like, come here. Come sit right here. They're like, yeah, your teacher's on the phone. Oh, I think you would just pee your pants. You would just pee your pants right there. Or if like somebody else's mom called, they're like, oh, so-and-so's mom's on the phone. Come here. Come sit here. And I feel like my mom or my dad would just grab the back of my head and just wait. And then something bad would happen. They didn't even need to unwrap a story. They were like, I don't need to hear the whole story. Was he guilty? Did she do it? That's all I need to hear. Good old days. My dad worked at the school and teachers would tell on me while I was in another class that I got in double trouble because I didn't tell. Yeah. No. Now parents blame us for what they're... No. No. And like, God forbid it was like your school was like calling for something good. They'll be like, we'll call and tell your parents how great we're. I'm like, don't call. Or that they would like the principal would call. I'd be like, no, it's good. Just talk to her on the phone. It's good. Did you? Yeah. I'm telling you. It's different days. And I always thought it was funny because if I ever did go to a meeting, like if somebody called a meeting with the teachers and we sat down, they're like, now, Mrs. Blizzard, let me lay it out. I'm like, what did he do? Just tell me. I know he did something. Just tell me what he did. I believe you. Lori, I'm so sorry. So last night I was supposed to get together with Carrot and Salad. If you don't know who they are, they're my besties from high school. And somebody wasn't feeling good around the families. And so we just decided, I was like, we can't get sick. I feel it. I don't know if anybody else is like this. But at this point, I don't want to be around anybody that I'm not going to be with at Christmas. I feel like you hear it on the news. There's a new strain of this. There's a da-da-da. I'm fine sitting in my house. I don't need to go anywhere. I am golden. It is, I don't know. And I still heard outside the churches were afraid to say anything to me again. Yep. Don't hang out in this school building. Everybody's sick. Yeah. Yep. COVID hit my family. That's what I mean. My friend's kid was coughing on me last night. No, I do not. I don't want that. All right. Well, listen, we are going to be announcing our finalists as we move through the hour. First up, finalists for this award. Do you know which award is it? So, we have 3 awards that we'll be awarding next Tuesday, finalists. In this story I've been called about. No. Carly interrupted me with one confession when I told her teacher called, but it was a different teacher. And so she just started to confess everything. She said, all right, now listen, in science class, I might hit somebody. In English class, I might have punched me in the face. She just let it all out. All right, so our first award finalists. When I was a substitute teacher, I sent my daughter to the principal's office. I wasn't treating her any different than the others. Marsha! Marsha is a boss. I'm going to send your kid to the principal. I'm going to send my kid to the principal. I'm going to send my grandma in. I'm going to send anybody to the principal. I would love that. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, the One Funny Mother Awards Committee, which is really you guys because you voted, has narrowed down our top 5 ugliest Monday people. Hold on. Stephanie sent me a text. I wasn't ready. Hold on. Stephanie sent me a text. Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. Let me write this. Okay, ugly. Okay. Hold on. Listen, we don't have a producer, so I'm just here. I gotta write stuff down myself. Okay, it's important information. You're gonna understand this. Okay, good. And here we go. All right, yep. Just that was basically a commercial break that you guys were on. Okay, here we go. All right. So like I said, the finalists will be called on Tipsy Tuesday, our final Tipsy Tuesday of the year. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to tell you that the top 3 finalists for Ugliest Monday Picture of the Year. You're like, girl, tell us who's the ugliest people here. I'm going to tell you. Are you ready? Moving on to our final round. Boom! Tracy, contestant number 1. Kim, contestant number 3. And Barb, contestant number 4. You guys can't see it, but they are so ugly. I'm talking TikTok. They're real ugly, TikTok. Listen, congrats to all of our finalists. It's just an honor to be. Wait, I wasn't even nominated. Tanya, you weren't ugly enough. I mean, that's the genius of these awards. It's just for being ugly, like on purpose. Listen, some people were on purpose ugly. Some people are just not attractive, but that works for you here. Okay? We take all kinds. Okay? So bring your ugly, you're tired, you're funny. That's who we are. We don't want your gorgeous, unless it's a hot dad. Then yes, we want to be a community filled with ugly women and hot men. I mean, and who all are funny and find great joy in saying it. Okay. All right, I'm in. I'm in for this. Who wouldn't be? All right, so congratulations to Tracy, Kim, and Barb. You are our finalists for Ugly Monday. Please make sure to get your hair did next Tuesday. Do not show up ugly, okay? This is the time for you to fix yourself, okay? Make a different impression. And we are employing everyone to please start collecting pictures of yourselves early in the morning where you look hideous and send it to us. Go to onefunnymother.com/community and put in your ugly picture and we could be talking about you. So exciting. So exciting. Just, yep. It's really good stuff. I'm really proud of us. I'm really proud of what we've created here. Just celebrating ugly people. And who isn't? I mean, let me put it to this way. There's a lot of contests. Well, they'll be like, oh, who's going to be the next hottest person going to the Oscar? Not me. I can name at least 5 to 100 contests. I'm never going to win. I'm going to be honest. And yet, here, if I wasn't in charge of this whole shindig, I'm positive. Never have I said before, dang, I'm not ugly enough to make the cut, said Kezia. And I believe you have it in you, all of you. Exactly, Jane. That was my homage to the Statue of Liberty. Bring me your poor, your downtrodden. Now, leave those people over there. Bring me your ugly, your hot men, and your funny people. So don't miss out on this next year. This is gonna be bigger than the Emmys. Bigger. And I'm just glad I get to host it because I'm not gonna host the Emmys. So this is as close as I'm gonna get. Maybe we can have a musical guest. Who should we invite? Who would be great as a musical guest? I mean, all award ceremonies have musical guests. I'll have to think about it. A glockenspiel player. Who is a glockenspiel? Anyone. Can we do one for the men? Jasmine, like an ugly Monday? Because we have... Jasmine, I think you're talking about this. Our Hot Dad of the Year award, which will be the last finalist that we'll be announcing today. Like, don't do it now. No. I'm telling you, this award is now the most sought after. It's the most voted on of all the awards that we're doing. This one had the most votes. Everybody was real invested in this award. Look at it. That's worth a lot of money. TikTokers. Kelly Clarkson or bagpipe player. Boom. Brooke could be my musical guest. If Dean is in the shower, he might be the star. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. All right, so I want to ask you all something. What was it? No, it wasn't that one. Hold on. What was it called? Oh, I know what it was called. Hold on. This came through my feed the other day, and I just thought it was so funny, and I was wondering if anybody's ever heard of it. So, you know, you send me a dumb article, I'm in. There should definitely be an opening dance number. Who's doing it? So this article came across, and I loved it, and I want everybody to try it this weekend. This is perfect because your family's going to be around, your loved ones. But there is a new relationship test out. You're like, what? Okay. What? What is it? There's a new relationship test. Now listen, I'm going to tell you something. You probably don't know about me. I announced the finalists for Ugly Monday, which are Tracy, Kim, and Barb. And in a few minutes, I'll do the next one. So this one, you probably don't know this about me. But if there is a quiz, a test, a questionnaire, we talk to 5 out of 10 people, any of that, I'm in. I'm going to read your article. I'm going to apply it to my life. It doesn't matter. Hey, Soul Joel, it doesn't matter if it's germane to me or how it could be like, name 5 of the best cats to live with. I don't have a cat. I'm going to read it. I'm going to be like, let me know in case I ever decide to get a cat. I will read every article. So whether you're in a relationship or not important. You would need to know about this relationship test. If you're in a relationship, not in a relationship, thinking about being in a relationship, you saw a relationship, because you'd be like, this is how, like the quizzes in Cosmo. Exactly. They're everywhere now. I'll take all of them. It'll be like, the questionnaire could be like, is your penis big enough? I'll be like, let me take the test. Let me take it. Hold on. I don't think it is. I will. I'll take every test. All of them. Does anybody else have this affliction? I don't know what it is. I want to do them all. I have to. Who's coming up? Who's coming to work? Fatty. You coming? She's the only one I can say that to. All right, here we go. I can't afford fancy magazines. Robin, they're not on fancy magazines. They're literally all over the TikTok or the Insta or the all of them. You don't even need to pay money now. I mean, probably for real ones by like real evaluators. But people make these things up in their basement. All right, let me just tell you what it is. Here it is. I love BuzzFeed quizzes. Okay, here we go. Does your relationship, sit down. Does your relationship pass the bird test? What? Does your relationship pass the bird test? I'm like, girl, what are you even I gotta have a bird for this? No, you don't. Sit down and take some notes. I'm going to read it to you. Now, this one I did read before because I was like, what is it? It's a TikTok trend. TikTok, you should know about this. And what does it say about your partner? Here we go. What do you think let me just ask you. What do you think the bird test is? Is it the middle finger? My bird flew away. Who's making up these tests and are they on Ambien? What? I don't know. Probably with Dean. I'm absolutely single, and I read this article. Carla, right? Did your daughter make up this quiz? No. Here we go. As folks assess their partners using the orange peel theory. Now, I don't know, which measures how willing your partner is to perform small gestures for you. We got to read about what the heck orange peel theory is. Another test has gained popularity in social media. It's called the bird test. The idea is to examine how your partner reacts to you talking about something seemingly insignificant, like a bird outside your window. The bird test, this girl says that the bird test, if you're with someone, romantic or not, so I could be sitting here with Missy, if you say something that could be deemed insignificant and your partner responds with genuine curiosity, it's a really good sign your relationship will last a long time. Let's just sit here for a minute. So you telling me, in this scenario, I'm in a relationship, we're sitting in the kitchen, we're having breakfast. And then I say something insignificant. Maria's like, I'm doomed. I'll say, what kind of bird do you think that is? And if my significant other is working and says, that either doesn't say anything, doomed, or completely ignores you, or goes, what bird? But they're not locking eyes with you. Yeah, I have people that don't even listen to important stuff, so this is going down here real fast. My husband never listens to most things I talk about because he's not interested enough. We've been together for 48.5 years. Barb was like, bitch, I'm putting that 0.5. I want you to know I did an extra half year because he won't die. Like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but I feel like the 0.5 was aggressive. Anyway, here we go. Basically, your partner's interest in what you have to say could be telling. Does your significant other actually engage in your apparent trivial comment, or do they dismiss and ignore you? The internet believes you to be in a strong relationship if they talk to you. If it's the latter, you're in trouble. They did do research conducted at Gottman Institute that asserted that healthy couples are constantly making and accepting bids to and from each other. Bids are defined as fundamental units of emotional communication. Think of them as requests to connect, whether it's physical touch, a verbal cue, or any type of expression like wanting to talk about birds. After all, the motivation behind it isn't to draw your partner's attention to our interest in bird watching. It's driven by a desire to see whether they are paying attention enough to what we have to say, and then noticing whether they acknowledge, ignore, or reject your bid. See, it went real deep. So when I talk about my husband, hold on, to my husband about my best friend from this dumb morning show and the crazy run, and he laughs and pretends to care, we are actually going to last forever. Sarah, you are! You guys could try it with birds or this show and see what happens. This is a lot because I talk about a lot of dumps. I disagree. 36 years of marriage here. He may need several prompts to even hear me. Sounds about right. Sounds accurate. Sounds pretty accurate. The bird could mate, have babies, watch him grow up, and fly away before anyone here would notice. My girl, I hear this. Does anybody ever just walk around? Is this on? Hello? Hello? Test? Nothing? Nobody? I mean, thank God you guys are here. I want you to know as soon as the show goes off, I essentially just wander around this house talking to myself. Anybody? Jeremy are very honest. We say, I'm sorry, I literally missed everything you said because I wasn't listening. See, but that's a bid. At least you're like, I can't listen to you like when you needed me to listen. But now that I finished 27 other things that I had to do, what is it that you needed? See, I could live with that. A delayed bird reaction. I'm fine. Does this apply to long drawn out stories? No. No, Terry. This is specifically when you are in your own corners of the world, the universe, your brain. You talk, listen, anybody that says, my uncle died. What happened? Then you die. I mean, that's something, if you're not paying attention to that, you definitely got a problem. This is just, hey, did you see I got this new plant? That's a prompt. That's a bid for attention. And all of us want a lot of it. That plant does look good there, doesn't it? I moved it. Started to spread the plants. Did you guys hear me? Were you paying attention? Are we in love? I'm going to go with yes to all of that. I don't listen to my husband's stories about soccer, and he doesn't listen to my TJ Maxx finds. Fair. Fair. My husband's face is his phone all the time. I told him if his phone could make love to him, he wouldn't need me. No one talks to me. I head to the kitchen to do chores, announce my earbuds are going to be on, and then I get angry people marching in the kitchen complaining I wasn't listening. You know, and that's just called escaping. That is just called good planning. I'm not going to lie. I'm a cowboy. It literally goes so fast, and you guys miss all of it on the TikTok, and I love it every time. And I thank you. I would like to be a cowboy at least once a day. All right, let's go back to this article. What's the orange peel theory? Brooke, do you know what an orange peel theory is? Is that where you ask somebody to peel you an orange? She has headphones on, and she heard nothing I said. Or she doesn't, and she's just ignoring me. I'm going to give away $500 today. I thought maybe we'd go to Disney World later. I was thinking that maybe you and I could swap rooms and you could take my room that has an ensuite. Nothing. I'm going to take all my clothes off and run through the street. Wow, somebody heard it. Somebody's like, I am in for everything you just said. What's happening? Nothing. Did you hear what I said? As soon as the show is over, no one, she don't even. Come here. Hey, get out of here. Listen. Come to work. Did you? Yeah, she heard the doorbell. Is it water? No, you know, if it was a water delivery, I'd be out of here. I'd go running. Get over here. What was that? What? Random man. He must have heard the naked part. What is that? Is that for you or me?
It's for my boyfriend. I'm just kidding. I don't have a boyfriend. Here.
What is it? It's beautiful. Oh.
That's...
I did say I was going to take my pants off and run through the town.
And then a random man shows up.
And then a random man. Did you guys? The timing was perfect. I literally said I was going to take my pants off and run through town. And then they showed up at my door. You guys should say that more often and see what shows up at your house. There was a man out there that was just waiting. He was like, I need for Dina to say she's going to take her pants off. Yeah, what's going to happen if you say you're going to take your top off? He'll probably come take this back. He'll be like, please put your bra back on. Just this never happens. What's happening? That's ironic. How did I do that? Yeah, careful. Oh, if my address is on that card, it is. Well, that's not. That's the address of somebody. Yeah, that's somebody else. I don't know. This is just the floral shop that you saw. Yeah. Hold on, let me see who it's from. Aww, it's from Wendy and Robert. Oh, look how beautiful. I'm dating them, the two of them, and I can't wait to see how they're going to work me into the wedding. Will I be walking Wendy down the aisle? What part? Will I be singing even though I can't? It's so beautiful. I'm a throuple. They're beautiful. Why are they so nice? I know. I love it. So pretty. What a fun day. Let's go to another award. Okay. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've already announced our Ugly Monday finalists are Tracy, Kim, and Barb. Super ugly. Stay tuned for Tipsy Tuesday next week to find out which one of them is going to be the ugliest person of the year. Very exciting. Here we go. Next up, the finalists. Now this is these next two are hotly contested. Here we go. Did I miss a winner? No, these are just the finalists, Lucy. Here we go. The finalists, our top three. Moving on. Let me see if Steph was able to put this into here. No, I don't have pictures, but I'll describe them. Here we go. Our finalists for the morning show intro video of the year. Our three finalists are. These are just the finalists.
Oh.
Our first finalist, Cheri Fry, for her video of being in her kitchen. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's all three of them. Thank you. Steph came in. Here are three finalists. This is Cheri, where she does like a change over. Next is Wendy, who did an amazing poem of all things One Funny Mother. And our other finalist, Malene, number 6, where her and her children, aka backup dancers, aka gonna win a supporting role Oscar, did a great video about watching the morning show. So these are your votes, and we have 3 finalists. Cheri, Wendy, and Malene are moving on to the finals for best morning show intro. It's very exciting. I hope that do we get to vote again? Nope. No, the votes are locked in. These are just our finalists now. So one of those 3 women, Cheri, Wendy, or Malene, all of you are going to get email links from Wendy for our Tipsy Tuesday event next week. So make sure you dress up, get your hair did. You're going to be live. Find out if you won. I know. We love all of our intro videos. And we'd love to get one from you. So same thing, whether it's Ugly Monday or our intro video, I'm going to put where you can go. funnyMother.com/community. If you go to that location, onefunnymother.com/community, you can go and put in for Ugly Monday, for our Hot Dads of the Year, for an intro video, so that you can be a part of next year's videos and all of the fun things. So we'd love to see you. So excited. I should put something because my name is Dina too. Dina, I want to start a Dina club. And I have plans, and we'd all meet up and we talk about how all of our middle names are Marie. Hey, you coming to work today? Come on up. We've been looking for you. Where have you been? I just want to say that my Ugly Monday picture is all natural. That's how I wake up every morning. That's Tracy, our number one. All right, sit down. Sit down. This is a very great day. You know what I realized? That we did not have a Best Co-Host of the Year award. Just like I was the only ones. Have you prepared an acceptance speech of any kind for Best Co-Host of the Year? Lulu Pecorino. They were hard to choose. I'm telling you, that was our closely. So thank you to all of the videos. It really was super close in the voting. So that one's probably going to be the most hotly contested of all of the awards that we have. Oh, Tyler's getting a root canal and a filling. So scared. Tyler, I hear you, but it'll be fine. It's always like feels worse than it is. Okay, so wait, I still didn't figure out what the orange peel test was. The orange peel test. Does the builder understand based on their whether you ask them or not? All right, videos have surfaced all over social media with folks urging their partners to peel oranges for them, or more generally, requesting help with something they're easily able to do themselves. The orange peel theory focuses on the idea that small acts of service are not just about the action itself, but about what it represents in the relationship. They signal care, love, and commitment, and the repetition of the act enhances the overall health and happiness of the relationship. These gestures, often simple and seemingly mundane, are in fact pivotal in nurturing a loving, supportive, and enduring relationship. These are the nuts and bolts of a relationship. Yeah, that's what everybody wants to hear when they just started to realize that nobody is peeling an orange for them. Oh, signals that shows that they have an intimate knowledge of our likes and dislikes, and that they are prepared to go out of their way to make us happy. That is all to say, prepare yourselves to be upset. Consistent acts of affection will not only prove that your partner cares for you, but they will also allow you to feel comfortable enough to explore the relationship further and perhaps deepen your connection. By demonstrating his or her appreciation for you through seemingly meaningless efforts, your partner will subconsciously give you the green light to feel more secure in your relationship. That is beautiful. Did you hear what I said? My husband passes the orange peel test with flying color for 45 years. Ophelia, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. My husband would definitely ask me if my hands are broken. I would peel the orange, but first I have to say, why can't you do it? So is that like my fellow making me tea and bringing me soup when I was sick? Yeah. He puts cream in my coffee. I like my coffee black. Does it apply if you don't like oranges? You're like, I told you, I don't stop peeling these oranges. What if you don't like oranges? And you've told them a million times. And they just keep trying to fill your body with vitamin C. You're like, I don't want this. Yeah. Peel me a pomegranate, then I'll be impressed. Like Junior took it to another level. You're not wrong. All right, so just say this. What is something nice that somebody does for you? It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be your kid. It could be your friend. But what is something that somebody that you love does for you and you never really ask them to do it, but they know you like it. And they just do it. Can you think of anything? Warm my car up. An unexpected hug. Get the newspaper for me every morning. My husband always asks me if I need anything. We go to sleep. My husband makes me tea. My wife just made me my morning cup of coffee. I love that she said he makes me coffee every day with cream. I like it. My 7-year-old just asked me what I wanted for Christmas. My husband still opens the door for me. I love if a man walks to my car every time and opens my door for me. I just love it. I love it. It brings me breakfast in bed every morning. Debbie's like, wait a minute. I need new people in my life. My son-in-law mows my yard front and back. My 7-year-old opens the door for me. I always loved when Dean was younger and like getting to the age where you're like, Dean, now you would hold the door for a young lady. And he'd say, why? Are your arms broken? I was like, and then I'd punch him. And I'd be like, this is, and then I'd grab him by the throat like this. Like, this is how you treat a lady. Like that. And he does sometimes. I know, my little fluffer cuddler. This is her, and she's heaven. We don't have a garage door open, so my son always gets out to do it. My spouse makes me cocktails, and we drink a lot. He brought me home a Slurpee every day, knowing my treatments were making me sick, and it makes my tummy feel better. My 31-year-old daughter texts me every morning, I love you, Mama. Have a great day. It's the greatest thing she could do for me. My 7-year-old son tells me how beautiful I am, even though I'm a hot mess most days. Tops off the gas for me. And when things get twisted, he keeps saying, it's going to be okay, and makes me feel better. Well, this makes me smile. My 6 and 7-year-old grandsons always open the doors for us, holds it open for anyone behind us. Aww. Move your paper out of the... Oh, thank you, Stephanie. It's the list of all the things I have to do. TikTok's reading my notes. They're not good notes. Don't worry about it. I just realized I do all the nice things. Cheri, come on. Name something nice that somebody does for you that's nice. She's like, I'm going to be honest. It's me. And the only one that does nice things for me is me. And I'm tired. That's also a revelation. That's nice. Aww. Lulu, when I'm sad, Lulu will come and she'll cuddle with me. Right, Lou? She's like, can you move your fat head? That's what she basically said with her eyes. She's like, because now Brooke is here and I stand there so she looks at the camera. So what? She said, look at how she looks at Brooke. Like her life depends on it. Look at her. She's like, you're heaven and you're my universe. And sometimes I have to sit next to your mom because she makes me work on this show, but she doesn't pay me.
I'll talk to you.
I do everything and no one helps. And I have the shirt. You're not wrong, Lisa. Oh, Marcy, that's beautiful.
I don't know what to wear for Christmas. Do you have any like...
How about pants? If you say I'm not going to wear pants today, flowers show up at your door. I don't know if you heard that.
Um,
They just show up.
like, are we going to church?
Yeah, Grandma likes to go to church on Christmas. So does Lulu. Every time you read my comments out loud, it gives my heart joy. Melanie, I'll read them. Am I the person that does beautiful things for you? Mm-hmm. Chuck fan. Everybody loves this dog. Look at her. Sometimes you do this. You can just flick her jowls. They just hang. One day someone will do that to me at a nursing home. And I will not like it. I'm gonna be honest. There's certain things that you can do to dogs, and they just don't take it the same way. Like you could just flick her jowls, and she's like, I love this. I love everything about it. But I'm gonna be honest. If when I'm 90 and I'm sitting with my person and he's saying nice things to me, but at the same time just flicking my jowls, that would be hard. Mm-hmm. You make me laugh. I love you, Brittany. Brittany, I'm your person. Jane said, my hubby is in heaven and I miss his cooking. Jane, you know what? I think the one thing about doing our Voila show, our cooking show with my mom, is that I think that there is such a connection to food and memories. You know how like when you're younger, like I remember the smell of the first days of school. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like in September, there's just a smell. And they said that your olfactory senses or your smelling senses can just bring up memories. Like you get a certain smell and then it just brings back a memory. And I feel the same way when it comes to recipes and food. Because so many memories that we have are with family and friends and eating and celebrations. It's been really nice to go every year and make these cookies, whether it's our pizzelles or our pecan balls or whatever, because it reminds me of my grandparents. It reminds me of like all the times getting together. So if you have a recipe, was it Jane? Go back. Jane, if you have a recipe that your husband used to make, I want you to send it to me. We're going to make it and we're going to think of him and we'll do it on Voila. So, yeah. I remember the smell of roast beef. What are the foods? What are the smells or foods that remind you of things? Vinegar smells connected to Easter coloring eggs. Are there certain smells that bring on like certain memories? Or like, what are your like Christmas foods? My grandma used to make fried smelts. You probably don't eat that because that's weird. But she used to do that. It does fix it. So garlic on Sunday mornings to start gravy. Crispy pancakes with bean soup, and it was so good. Tamales are Christmas food. The Lenten sauce reminds me of the first snowfall. School floor wax in September. My grandma smelled like Lily of the Valley. I think of her whenever I smell it. Smell of turkey roasting makes me think of my grandma. I just put together a handmade recipe book for my daughter filled with all of the favorite foods we've cooked and baked together. I can't wait to give it to her. Oh, yeah, gravy smells, meatballs. My grandma made the best cha-chas, basically deep fried cornbread. Oh, Amy, send that recipe. That's so funny. All right. Listen, it's Friday. right before Christmas with all her favorites inside. My grandma gave me a recipe box. That's nice. Belinda, my students used to bring me tamales as a gift for Christmas. I would love some authentic tamales right now. Maybe we need to make tamales. Never made one. It's on the list. So good. I'm starving. Is anyone else? We got to stop talking about food at 8:30 in the morning. Chanel number 5 reminds me of my mom. That's so nice. Hot dads. Who are the hot dads? Look at these ladies over here. They just get real hot. They're like, come on, do it. Do it. Hit us with the hot dads. Do it for us. All right. The crowd has been waiting. This is it. Our finalists for the hot dad of the year. Lulu can't wait. Fruitcake soaked in cheesecloth of whiskey. Everybody's talking about tamales. All this food talk. Time for hot dads. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Lulu and I are so excited because we have narrowed down the top 3 finalists for Hot Dad of the Year. Again, hotly contested. Hot dads. And I implore all of you to please put your hot men into next year's competition, because this brought a lot of joy to a lot of people about who our hot dads are going to be. So here we go. So exciting. All right, here we go. Hot dad finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on. The top 3 in our Hot Dads contest. They will be appearing next Tuesday on Tipsy Tuesday live, and they better look hot, topless. Here they are. Our finalists are. Where's my paper? Contestants. Number 1, number 2, and number 4. That is our own Jeff, Graphics Jeff. Jed is number 2, and David is number 4. Oh, you guys can't see them on TikTok, but they're so handsome. So congratulations to our Hot Dad finalists. You voted America. I'm going to say America like it was a whole bunch of people in America that did it. So Jeff, Jed, and David. Look, 3 very different looks. We want to thank all of our hot dad, all hot. They're all hot, okay? But these are the top 3 that we've narrowed it down to. Cheri's like, those were my 3 choices. I love it. And if you would like to know more about them, you can go and read about them if you go to onefunnymother.com blog, and you'll be able to read about the hot dads, find out, and they all had beautiful stories that with them. So if you do decide to put in for a nominee for next year for hot dad, we ask for a picture, and then we ask people to write. And I have to be honest, people just wrote the most beautiful things about all of the hot dads. So it was really lovely. So if you would like to nominate someone, Carol, we will announce the winners on Tuesday at our award ceremony, where these will be given out. Hot Dads of the Year, also Ugly Mondays of the Year, and also our Best Morning Show Intro First Place Award will also be given out. So it'll be great. What's for supper tonight, or do I need to bring something? Oh, Bubba, you cook? Bubba, what are you gonna make? I'd like to know. It's on my list. Let me ask you something. I'll just leave on this. If you were dating again, what would be like the question that you think you would add. We're gonna dive into this in the new year. But I do find myself saying, like, oh, do you cook? That's important. What's your specialty? I don't know if a lot of people are out there like dating. Are you asking people like, what can you cook? Sure, we could go out to eat, but I want to know, like, if there's a snowstorm, we locked in a house. Oh, do you hear? Here's Cooley. Do you snore? The peacock was due around Christmas, but the peacock is still traveling, so we're gonna get an update on the peacock soon. I want to talk to their siblings, their exes, to find out what's the worst thing about them. Wow. It's the cleaning up after that's most important to me. You're not wrong. I'll heat up leftovers that you cooked. Okay, Bubba. I think we're good. Do you stand or do you sit to pee? Kyle. What? How are you? How you feel today? Do you cook and what? Do you do your own laundry? Will continue the duration of the relationship. Do you clean the house? Look, Trina got the whole, she ready. She ready. Chris Bass, you weren't even in it. Here's Chris Bass. I was robbed. You didn't even, you weren't even nominated, Chris. I told you got to find a lady at a mall and ask her to nominate you since your wife won't. My boyfriend always talked about how he could cook, but somehow I still did most of the cooking. Yeah. Your breast's real stinky. Do you know that? She's like, I do, but I'm so pretty. So nobody cares. I hear you. I do laundry and dishes, but no cooking. Bubba. There is a better answer, Bubba. I'm gonna let you figure out what that is. Bubba's like, what could it be? I can't think of anything else I could add to the. How do they treat or speak to their mom? I know my honey can't cook, but he'll clean up after me, and that's what counts. Octavia, we don't ask that question. Octavia's like, what? My fiance won me over by making a full meal with no help. He doesn't cook for me now, though. Lucy? See? Every woman I approached in the mall looked at me real weird. What's your pet peeve? Oh, Bubba wants to get into it. Bubba, what's my pet peeve? Guys that don't cook. What? You see what I did, Bubba? You didn't even see that coming. You did. You're like, I just set myself up for that. I did that to myself. My husband makes fried spaghetti. What? Found out later his mom used to make it for breakfast. She passed away when he was really little, so inherited it somehow. Wow, what's fried spaghetti? Do you live at home? That's a good question. The answer for Dean. It's so funny. Anyway, well, listen, we covered a lot of stuff. Lulu clearly needs a break soon. She's like, I can't keep working these hours. I just need to sleep. So we'll see. All right. Listen, I think we did great today. And I think that everyone's going to have a great Christmas. I'm sure that we're going to pop in at some point. We'd be bopping through this weekend. And who pays your bills? So Tamika's getting real serious. She's like, yeah, meals. Who's paying your bills? Who's doing it? You? We should make up the ultimate dating questionnaire where like you wouldn't have to ask people questions anymore and be like, listen, we don't need to do this. If you could just fill out this quick questionnaire and just email it back. I'll be going through resumes and CVs very soon, and we'll let you know if you've made it to the next round. That would be amazing. Lulu's like, I think it's awesome. It's awesome. All right. You'd probably do way better than the dumb dating apps. You're not. I'm accepting applications. Applications are open. Isn't it? It should be. I'll let you know if you made the cut. It would be great if you could just people could upload their headshot. Be like, I'm gonna need a headshot. We're gonna run it through a committee. All right. And then like if you made it to the next round, it would be like a panel of like you and your girlfriends. Like Shakendra would be on the panel, Steak Diane, Tanya, and you'd be meeting with all four of us. I'm like, this isn't just about me. How do you get along with my friends? Do they think that you're a good match for me? I don't know myself. I mean, I think you're hot, but I feel like, well, they're going to think you're hot too, but they might ask additional questions. It's important. Not ready for this, Kathy. Listen, I want to wish good luck to anybody attempting to go shopping, going to a mall. Good luck. It's ugly. Real ugly. It's important you get along with friends. Exactly. Yeah, I just ended a 13-year-long relationship the year. So if he's a liar, it ain't gonna work. Tinder just said $500 for Tinder. What does that mean, Nicole? Yeah. Going to King of Prussia tomorrow because Michelle wants to die a slow death at a mall. So funny. All right. Told my boyfriend, if my best friend doesn't like you, you're out. Fiona, you're not wrong. Did you ever like introduce like a guy to your friends and the whole time you're like this? Just watching her eyes, you're like, no, it's fine. It's all right. Like that. No, it's, and you're trying to like will them to like it. Yeah. So anyway, so listen, everybody, I hope you have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing everybody. I don't know when I'll see you. Tuesday morning, maybe from Nikki's. I know. Yeah. This is the week to send your ugly Monday pictures of you at the mall, just looking hideous and pissed, angry. Send those in. Wendy Liver, look. Wendy, you have to go back and watch the timing of when this was delivered because it was literally perfect. Literally perfect. I don't want to block Lulu. So thank you for this. I love it. It's so beautiful. Lulu really likes it. So that's it, everybody. So I wish you the best in all of your last minute holiday shopping and get-togethers and foods and the things. I will probably be live from my sister's on Tuesday, and then I'll be back, and we'll be getting ready for our big finale, the Tipsy Tuesday of the year with all of our winners. It's gonna be lovely. So have a good one. I wish you the best, and so does Lulu. You can't tell by her face. But that's her I wish you the best face. It's the same face. All the time. I need an old lady to help me rap. I'll call Diana. She's good at that. Yes, and hugs to everyone we're finding some difficulty this season. I know that I'm trying to get my head right. I think it's hard. The holidays are hard sometimes with change, different people, people in different places, all the things. So we see you as well, and keep your chin up. And if you're having a hard time this holiday season, force yourself to go to the party. Force yourself to sit down and try to connect, because there's a lot more people that are struggling than you would know. So yeah, Lulu's done. So we're going to go cuddle. Thanks as always, TikTok, for being here. We'll be here every morning. Same with Instagram. I think Instagram is just so funny. There's 7 people. It's just like people come in and say hi and they're like, I don't want to be here. And they leave, and that's fine. That's totally fine. So thanks for watching. Like Judy from Saskatoon says, do something nice for yourself or others. And I want you to have a great day and a blessed day and weekend and a beautiful Christmas. And we'll be back with you just after the holiday. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.